less money than their male partner is not threatened. It is the status quo, according to this researcher. And she says that,
Right.
some women are probably afraid to cheat because they think that, their livelihood would be at risk if they were to cheat on their man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Think they can't, the women think they won't be able to make it on their own, Of course, if you're making 56 million,
Hey,
you can make it.
Hey, you could make it. You could make it. 56 million. You could make it. And normally we do like the the 10 most or the 10 reasons why, yada yada
That
yada.
people cheat.
Yeah, but because we have so much to talk about today, we're only going to be doing the top
These are
five
top
reasons.
five?
The top 5 reasons that women cheat. And I know you guys out there, I did this for you because, remember when we started doing these shows, I always took the side of the female, and you guys were like, Bev, what about us? Women cheat too. Women cheat too. It's not just the guys who are the,
Right.
man whores. Well, you know what I'm saying? So I actually took the perspective of the guys in this one. So the 5 reasons women cheat. The 5 top reasons women cheat. Number 5.
We want to stop at number 5?
Number 5.
Okay. Feeling neglected, ignored, or underappreciated.
Yeah, so that
Women wear
guys, we're speaking to you here. Do not, ignore or neglect your woman, please.
Right. Women wear many hats in a relationship.
Yeah.
Housekeeping, errand running, grocery shopping, babysitting. When she feels more like a maid than a girlfriend/wife, that's when she could stray. The fact that you spend all your time at work or on the golf course gives her double reason to seek attention elsewhere. Okay. No, you can't quit your job, but you can thank her for all her selfishless deeds and do your share around the house.
Yeah, so please, guys, do not neglect, ignore, or underappreciate your woman.
And today there are many households, both parents work.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's not both of you work, and then it's up to the woman to come home and cook and to clean and all. Everybody needs to pitch in and help.
That's right. Absolutely.
It doesn't hurt.
Ooh.
Learn how to cook.
Oh.
It's easy to cook, right?
Well, I don't cook. No. Paul cooks. Paul's the cook in his household.
And even if you can't, you can buy a box on the side that tells you how to.
I admit it. Who's got time to cook?
Right.
But I've got all these numbers stored in my phone.
There you go.
Yeah, delivery, please.
Right.
Anyway, number four.
You want me to read all these?
Why not?
All by myself?
You're the.
All right, number 4.
Guru here.
Your emotional withdrawal.
Okay.
Women are emotional beings.
I think you guys know this. I'm speaking to you guys out there. You know this. Women are very emotional creatures, period.
Not only do they need physical support, but they also need emotional support.
Yeah, absolutely.
Once you retreat from the relationship, she sees it as a sign that things are through and a breakup is inevitable. So she's really not cheating, she's moving on. To avoid this, be present in the relationship. Yes, that means sharing your icky feelings. And I think it's hard for some men, but let me finish this. Share your icky feelings, but it's better than the alternative, right?
Yeah, especially if,
And I think it's harder for some men to really express themselves.
Well, they better learn.
They
better learn. They better learn. They better learn. If they want to keep their woman and, and again, stats and more stats talk about how women are such emotional creatures and they need communication and they need to be connect with their partner, in an emotional way. You better learn, or else you're gonna be jumping from.
I think that's one of my problems, one of my downfalls.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
No. No, I mean
you're so.
Well, yeah, I'm out here, we're talking and so forth and so on, but in the, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that. I don't know. It's not one of my stronger points. Let's put it that way.
See, I'm a talker.
I like to talk.
I'm a talker. I tell you right now. I want to talk.
Yeah.
Talk. Yeah, and that's whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you married?
Shut up. Cállate la boca, por favor. No, I'm not. Hopefully, I will be soon. So.
Someday.
Yeah.
Someday. Who knows?
Whatever. Number 3.
Sometimes it's better to listen than to talk.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just telling you that.
Well, you have to have a talker guy,
yeah.
okay, in order for you to
Oh, yeah,
Listen,
that's true.
The guy has to.
That's right.
All right.
But you can't talk for both people.
You can't. That's why both of you need. Well, I think we'll get to
There you go.
communication.
Oh, we're going
I
with that?
don't know. I don't
All right,
know.
anyway.
I don't know, but
Number 3.
Number 3 reasons.
Bedroom boredom.
Woo! Top 5 reasons women cheat. Number 3. What?
Yes.
Bedroom boredom. What does that mean, Paul? What does that mean? Let's see.
All right, sex can be boring. I'm changing the word here. It says
Okay.
monotonous,
Okay.
but boring if you let it. The same position, the same thing, the same person. An affair adds adventure and gets her adrenaline flowing. To avoid routine, avoid repetition. Sweep her away for the weekend. Make out at the movies. Kiss her for no reason at all. The unexpected adds excitement. There you go.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Change it up a little bit.
And that's
not
interesting.
Just same old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially, the longer the relationships are, I think the more important that becomes.
True that.
Yeah.
True that. All right.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2.
Exit strategy.
Oh boy.
Instead of breaking up with you, she cheats on you. That way she doesn't have to deal with the broken relationship, which is much harder to fix. An affair is an easy way out, or at least that's how she sees it. That's another reason communication is key. Let her know that she can talk to you about anything and that you love her enough to work through the bumps in the relationship road. Now, I had a statistic here about, here it is. Which one? Read that next one where I read this. No, because there's a percentage here of people who have relationships and then just go back.
What do you mean just go back?
That they survive the relationships.
The affair?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, our next.
Oh, here it is. Here it
next
is. I'm
big
sorry.
thing
I
we're
got
talking
it. I
about
got
is what to do
it.
after an
Percentage of
affair.
marriages that last after an affair has been admitted to or discovered. 31%.
31%.
It's pretty good.
All righty then.
It's not.
That's because they don't own firearms. I'm just saying.
Because it's people that are still alive after they're
just
discovered.
saying.
All right.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay, the number 1 reason why women cheat.
Revenge for your cheating.
Revenge for your cheating.
Hell has no wrath like a woman scorned. I think I heard that.
Yeah,
somewhere.
we've heard that a lot. Hell have no wrath than a woman scorned.
Because you cheated, she wants to get back at you and give you a dose of your own medicine.
Wow. And
It's not the right thing to do.
I do not condone this
Not
at
the right
all.
thing.
And I'll tell you why in a minute. I do not condone this.
Right.
Just because he's a man whore and he's out there cheating, and if you don't put a cap in his ass, you need to leave him. Or just or stay and deal with it, okay? But okay, move on.
All right.
Move on.
Cheating is her vengeance, her chance to even the playing field.
Okay.
No, you can't undo your indiscretions. But you
Uh-huh.
can ask for her for forgiveness, assure her that it will never happen again, and suggest couples therapy to help you get through this tough time.
Oh my God.
So there's that 31%.
Yeah, there's that 31%. Well,
But-
it's story time. I have a little story to tell.
Okay.
It's story time. So why is
No
it?
one has emailed us yet.
Because they're sleeping.
Okay.
Or they're out shopping.
No, it's
okay.
they
They're
should be
sleeping.
sitting at home with their feet up on the
It's
coffee
okay,
table, drinking
because
coffee
our
or tea.
topic is just way too interesting for them to pick up the phone and dial.
Okay.
So we
They don't
want
want
to
to miss
that.
anything.
We don't want to care about
They
that.
don't want to interrupt us.
Yeah, you could always email Paul. There's his email address. Doesn't have to be
Yeah.
today. We'll answer your questions on
Or
air.
if we get it today,
I've
we'll
gotten
talk
a
about it.
lot of emails actually at bev@bevknox.com with your relationship questions, because you guys know I do the advice column. And so keep sending those to me. That's cool. All right. You can
Okay.
just jump onto bev@bevknox.com, or bevknox.com is the website, and you'll see actually I posted some of the questions and answers there.
Good.
Okay, so story
And you
time.
will bring some of those to the
Yes,
show.
every
I know.
show
I every
been-
month I say,
You-
bring
Bev,
some of the.
them. And I'm
right.
like, yeah, I'm bringing them, and then I forget
Forget 'em.
or what have you.
Yeah.
But anyway, true story. I'm not kidding, okay? About 2 months ago, this guy that I knew like way back when, okay? And I didn't know him like in that way or whatever. I think we were kids or something. I don't know. He calls me up, right? And because he bumped into me somewhere, and actually asked me out. No, like, can we go to dinner? You know, I want to pick your brain. I'm not going to say who it is. So stop. I know y'all want to know who it is. I ain't going to tell you. I want to pick your brain. Very handsome, successful businessman, yada, yada, whole 9 yards. I want to pick your brain, let's, whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, what you want to know about business? What, right? Come to find out, now your ladies would appreciate this. Come to find out, this man is married, okay? This man is married, has 2 children, house in the suburbs, the whole 9 yards, okay? I'm like, what's your deal? I mean, why are you approaching me? Aren't you married? Do you know what he said to me? Yes, but it's not what you think. You see, it's one of those situations where it's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
One of those situations where it's cheaper to keep her. So there you have this man whore, and in my world, that's a man whore. That's somebody you don't even want to touch with a 10-foot pole. Because if he's doing it to his wife, mother of his kids, he's going to do it to you and her and so forth, right? So it's just the truth. And in my mind, I'm just pulling out stats, and I'm listening because that's what I do. Cheaper to keep her.
Oh, you went out to dinner with him?
Oh, no, I did not.
He told you this over the phone. Oh, okay.
Like, are you crazy?
Okay.
I was like, no, absolutely not. Because first of all, my number 1 rule is you never ever want to touch a married man with no. Unless there's papers filed, of course, for divorce.
Or if you had a lot of money.
No, this one had a lot of money. No,
okay.
Never.
Right.
That's the number 1 rule. Never deal with, married men or unavailable men. Men that are in relationships, do not deal with them because guess what? They're not staying with you. They're going back to whomever. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. That's
Yep.
just statistics. Paul has it all right here. So anyway, that was a true story, and I think I just wanted to share that with you guys, that there are people out there that just want, want their cake and eat it too.
Oh, yeah.
But
Just out there playing the field, testing the waters.
And and I've told my daughter this ever since she was little, and to this day she's very, very beautiful. I'm like, 100 guys are going to want to talk to you every day. And when I used to do therapy, I used to cite the same thing. 100 guys are going to want to talk to you every day because you're cute. Period. But guess what?
What?
You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to deal with them. You don't have, especially if they're people are taken or married or whatever. You do not have to submit.
Right.
That's it. And that goes for you hot guys out there too. 100 girls are going to want to talk to you every day. But if you're in a relationship, doesn't mean what? Doesn't mean you have to go out there and, hoochify yourself or them and
it's tough. I mean, do some women have male friends that are just friends? Yes. And do some men have women that are friends? But
I think if you've had a sexual relationship with someone in the past, they cannot be your friends.
No.
They cannot. Done.
No.
Done. Cannot be your friends.
Yeah.
Because that's when you'll have it.
I mean, and sometimes, and that when relationships end, people say, oh, well, let's be friends.
Not going to happen.
No.
That's why Mama's rule is what? Mama's rule, and I've said this for years on these shows.
Mama
rule, besides putting a cap in them, Mama's rule is that when you have broken up with somebody, you're done. It means don't call me, don't email me, don't stop by, don't send me flowers, roses, nothing. We're done.
Right.
That's it.
I mean, unless you were married to that person, have children.
Well, if you have children, you have to communicate with them. You have to deal with it. Because
there's some communication.
My rule is this, man. If I'm in a relationship with somebody right now, I do not want ex-boyfriends or ex-whoever, call in. What's up, Bev? How you doing?
Yeah.
I just want to, talk to you to see how you doing, Bev.
Yeah.
No, don't call me.
No.
Could you imagine
Not a good
how
idea.
my boyfriend or husband would feel?
Well, it's disruptive to your other relationship. There's no doubt about it.
Come
There's
on
no
now.
doubt about
Come on. And I always say, too, that you need to put, the shoe on the other foot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because seriously.
And the other thing is that, if you're in a relationship or married to someone and their coworkers start calling the house or you start going out to lunch with them, I have some stats on that too.
Let's go over some more stats, and then we're going to talk about the aftermath of discovery. What happens next after you find out, that your spouse has been cheating on you, and what do you do? What do you do?
Because here's the stat, because we talked about the 5 things that the women cheat. Percentage of women who admit to committing infidelity in any relationship they've had, 54%. That's quite a bit.
54%, but versus men, which are much higher, and I think you told me the stats earlier. It was like 70-something%, but anyway.
Well, that's a percentage of men who say they would have an affair if they knew they would never get caught.
They would never get caught.
74%. That's 2 out of 3 people. That's high.
That's very high. Very high.
Here's a good number too, though. Percentage of women who say they would have an affair if they would never get caught, 68%.
That's high. That's
it is
high
pretty
in
high.
Itself. I don't know. I just think it has, cheating and infidelity has a lot to do with somebody's character and, their personality and all that. I don't know. It's just not in my character, and I'm just being straight up, to cheat. I'm like, if Mr. Hot